Hey people, this is Conrad Layn here. Just woke up early morning. I woke up to pay some tickets. I paid 105 parking tickets, camera tickets, and other type of tickets. It's part of the business. No worries, it is quite expensive, but I will get reimbursed, so that's a cool thing. So I paid my tickets. I'm submitting my reimbursement to Turo. I literally just paid 105 tickets to be exact. So stay tuned. I'm gonna show you guys. Hey peeps, so I'm just going to walk you through on how to quickly take care of any parking violation tickets or any type of tickets in general. That covers camera tickets, parking violations, any type of tickets they might get while they are accessing your vehicle. You want to, once you get the ticket in the mail, and you always want to have the registration of your vehicle to appoint it to some type of address, usually your home address or address that you actually have access to. The reason why, because that's typically where you get the tickets received, is the address of the registration. So once you get the ticket, you actually want to look for the citation number, look for the offense date, the offense time, the year, make, and model of the vehicle, the amount due. And with that information, you can actually specifically look up your ticket that your guest received, so you can pay it. You always want to pay it online. You have the option to call, as you see here, but you always want to go to the website. And the reason you want to go to the website so that you get an actual receipt of the transaction. You're typically usually charged an online fee in addition to the ticket. So for example, this ticket's $73. There'll probably be an additional fee, say for example, extra $3.50. You're gonna pay the addition plus the ticket and send it to Turo and reimburse it and get reimbursed for it. You want to do this as soon as possible. Turo is strict about this. If you take too long and you lapse out of the time frame that they have allotted for you to pay a ticket, I know there's different rules and regulations based on different states. So it might be 30 days, might be 60 days, might be 90 days, whatever the allotted amount of time is in your state to pay a ticket that Turo has authorized on the platform. You're going to be possibly liable for any additional fees in addition to that. So please pay these as soon as you get them. That's why it's so key and so important to have your registration of your vehicle at the address that you have access to at all times, and that you get a mail in a timely order and fashion, because you don't want to forget your mail or not check it or not know where it's or never received a ticket because you're not at that address, and then find out that it's doubled or tripled, which at that point you're liable for the remaining. Turo is only liable for the first amount that the guest accrued. You want to pay it as soon as possible so that it doesn't compound, it doesn't double or triple, and you pay a $73 ticket turns into a $500 ticket. You don't want that to happen. Next, you don't want your car to be impounded where it's picked up off the street and taken to a tow yard, and if you don't pick it up, they can actually seize it after a certain amount of time typically, and they can sell it in an auction. You don't want to do that. And you also don't want to get in a situation where you actually have to pay a boot fee. What that means is parking enforcers or whoever has the authorization to do so in your state can actually put a boot on your car for not paying your tickets that your guests accrued on your vehicle, and they could keep it there, and you get tickets, additional tickets for being parked there. You'll get more fees, and at the same time you have to pay the boot fee, which is usually over $1,000. Usually want to take care of this as soon as possible, so that's why it's so key, so important. Please make sure on your registration have your actual best address that you get all your mail at, so that when you get these tickets, you could get them as soon as possible, as fast as possible, and pay them off as fast as possible, and send the bill right on over to Turo. That's what your coverage is for. It covers typically if your guest gets some type of ticket during a guest booking, and that's why you must take pictures of the ticket, take pictures of the notice, take pictures of the receipt of payment, and show that it shows the date in the time for the same time frame as your guest. Then you go into your Turo bookings, look at the history tab. Once you go to the history tab, then you find the guest that matches the offense time and the offense date. And then you look at the last four VIN, make sure that last four matches your last four of that vehicle VIN. And voila, that's how you locate and you figure out who actually got the ticket, when they got the ticket, and you prove that you didn't get the ticket. Just because you're the owner doesn't mean it's your ticket. So you have to prove that you didn't get the ticket. So you do that by showing the time, the date that the ticket was occurred, and then you look at the vehicle, year, make, and model, the color, and you also look at the last four of the VIN that show on the ticket, and then you send over the amount due plus any fees that you're charged online, and you send it to Turo, and they typically are very great. I've gotten, honestly, since my career of allowing people to get into my vehicles for trips, I've gotten well over 1,000 tickets, well over. My head's spinning. I get all type of tickets from all type of different municipalities. They look different. Tickets I've never even knew existed. Some looks very weird. So I got from Turo, I got from different cities, different states. There's people go out of state sometimes. So I mean, it's been interesting. So please, you gotta guard yourself, people. You don't want your vehicles to have to pay more for a ticket that you didn't even get, and you don't want to get in a situation where your vehicle gets impounded and towed and seized and sold in an auction because you didn't pay your tickets. And you don't want a boot to be put on your car and you can't make any more money on tours. It's stuck in one place and everything. You don't want to do that. You want to pay this as soon as possible so this doesn't happen. So as a host, that's the responsibility. You have to be on it, and it's our responsibility. So let's keep it up, host, or anyone interested in becoming a tour host. Highly recommend it. Just do your research, and Conrad Layn out. Peace.